Yo, what is going on today, ladies and gents? I'm coming in with an absolute banger of a video. Today we're going to be talking about how I got crunk at school, and a little bit before school, but I wasn't like absolutely blitzed out of my mind at this point. I was just a little tipsy. So I think it was Monday. Yeah, Monday. I didn't have school Monday, and I went to go get my boys on the other side of the state. Because at this point in time, I was living on the other side of the state, and that was kind of a pain in the ass to do. So we go and get them, and we bring them to the other side of the state. Fast forward, blah blah blah. But here's the thing. I still had to go to school. They didn't have to go to school because they were just like not doing it really. And the thing was, let's just say I was at the point of my sophomore year where it was like, you know what, I really don't have a fuck to give. I'm doing whatever I want. Nobody can stop me. Y'all can all suck on my fucking dick. Y'all ain't gonna do shit. So I wake up in the morning and I instantly I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta go to school. But I know my boys are gonna get fucked at my crib, so I gotta get fucked at school so I can be fucked when I get home, if you know what I mean. So I wake up, I grab like this body armor bottle, I think, and I just empty it out. I just pour that shit down. No, I poured it out my window and it hit my dad in the head in the fucking morning, and it was just the funniest shit ever. He's like, who the fuck puked on me? Which one of y'all dumbasses just puked on me? I'm just like, I don't know, man. I just dumped a water bottle with mold out the window, and I was just capping, I'm straight capping. So basically what ended up happening was I poured, I think, probably half a bottle of Pink Whitney into the little body armor bottle, and you know me, I'm gonna get absolutely fucked before I go as well. So I probably down like 3-4 shots in the morning and just get straight to it. I put that bitch in my fucking backpack, and then like I hop on the bus. I remember my dad had to drive me to the bus at the time because we lived in such like a rural area, and we had to go from like one area to another to get to the fucking bus because we lived like way outside of town. It was goofy, some goofy ass shit, you heard? So I'm sitting on this bus, and I don't really like anybody on the bus. It is way too early in the morning. The bus is always full, and I try to find a seat in the back so I don't gotta sit up next to the fucking like elementaryers. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit's as annoying. Ain't nobody want to do that, and especially because I have a fucking bottle full of Pink Whitney, and I want to sip on this bitch. So I hop up on the bus, and luckily I didn't really have many friends at the school at the time because I just don't fuck with people at that school. There's like a solid 2 or 3 people I fuck with, but like they all are just redneck as hell, and I cannot get down with that. Like, they're just like not chill like that, you heard? And it's just like shit I'm not trying to do because they annoying, they dumb, they goofy. So I sit down next to this girl, and she, first thing I see in her hand is the Breezerton, and I'm just like, let me tap that. So I hit that little thing and go, and I'm like, man, oh, this shit, yeah, what flavor it is? She goes, pina colada. I'm like, oh yeah, she got. I still remember how it tastes to this day. But you know me, I'm a generous person, so since she let me hear her shit for free, I pull out the bottle of Whitney, and she's like, nah, I don't really want any. It's like before school. I'm just like, alright, you're all good, you ain't gotta have shit. And I start sipping on the bus, and I think I drink like just like maybe a shot out of it in the morning. And so I get to school, and I meet up with this person. I don't really like dislike him, I don't like him really, but he was kind of like gonna be my plug at the time, but he kind of sucked dick, no cap. And I know you watching this, and you know what I'm talking about when I bring this story up. So the way my school was, there was like a bunch of fucking hallways, and all the bathrooms were open because people were just doing dumb shit, graffiti and smoking, all that goofy ass shit. Like, definitely not me. And pretty much what happened was he was not allowed in the stall because how much he smoked in the fucking bathrooms. Like, he couldn't go to the bathroom. He had to use like the one in the office, and I thought that shit was just goofy as hell. But he ends up walking in there like no fucks given, and then we just start drinking it up. And I don't know how many like shots I took, but all I knew was I was fucked because I remember trying to walk back to the cafeteria, but for my first period started, I don't know why I walked back to the cafeteria. It's on the other side of the fucking school, but I just remember thinking, oh, I need coffee. Oh, I am so fucked right now. I need coffee. fee, and I was just gonna die if I didn't get this shit. So I ended up getting my coffee, but I made a fool of myself in that damn lunch line because at my school they serve like little cups of coffee in the morning, and I was just like getting coffee. There was nothing else I was doing. I was getting coffee and a vitamin water, and I headed to my first period. I shit you not, I fell up the fucking stairs, coffee all over the ground. I left it. I was not dealing with that. That was not a me problem. I was too crunk to do anything, and so I just head to my class and hopefully they wouldn't know it was me. So I hop up in class, and luckily I got a boy in there. Let's call him Wilmore. Yeah, Wilmore. Yeah, his name Wilmore. And basically he is clutching me through class, and I got a boy in there. He ain't really my friend, but he chill. Like he smoked, but like he smoked the wrong shit. I heard he smoked that Fenny. I'm just like, bro, you're a sophomore. You gotta calm the fuck down, bro. You can't be smoking none of that Fetty Wap. But yeah, they're just clutching me through class and carrying me absolutely, because there is no way I was surviving this class without anybody else's help. But they were just doing the fucking work for me because they could see how absolutely obliterated I was. And my fucking teacher walked up to the desk, and that's when shit got bad, because my teacher took one look at me and I was just like, yo, what's up, EA Tersher? And I don't remember what I said, but it was not teacher. The first thing that came to mind was EA Tersher, because my dyslexic ass and my drunk ass were not about to get anything right. So, we basically, she takes one look at me and just walks over to her desk and makes a phone call, and I don't know who that phone call was to this day, but I don't go to the school anymore, so I don't give a flying fuck, because it ain't gonna do shit now. It ain't gonna do shit now. You heard? But finally, I was done with my first class, and I don't know what it is about being crunk, but time just seems to speed up, and it is so lovely, because you get through school so fucking fast. I don't know what it is, but you just get through school so fast. I do not recommend doing it, but it helps. And pretty much what happened was I go to my second class, and my teacher there, he really ain't give no fucks as long as I'm just quiet. So I pop in my AirPods, I just sit through that class. It's like a normal ass day. But me being the dumbass I am, I said, I don't think I'm drunk enough. I think I need to take another shot. So I whip this bitch out in the middle of class, take a fucking shot, and just like no fucks given. I'm just getting crunk in the middle of class. It was funny as hell, because nobody in that class knew what I was doing, but I remember one time I took the sip and I just slammed my head into the desk, because it was just like, oh, that Whitney hit the back of your throat the wrong way, and you're like, oh, fuck, bro, this is gonna have me fucked up bad. And so basically I just try to sit through the rest of class just focusing on I don't even remember what it was. I think I was playing something like chess, because I get real bored in class, and I do not know the rules to chess for shit, so I've been trying to figure them out for like the past few months. I don't know shit about it still, but it's what I do when I get bored. And luckily I'm on that summer now, so like I ain't gotta play no more chess, you heard? So, skip past third period, because that's just kind of like a class where you study and shit, and I don't really get it, but I was on my phone the entire time, so it didn't matter. I don't remember what I was looking at. I think I was looking at, like, some goofy-ass TikToks. I ain't even gonna cap. But, like, fourth period rolls around, and that is my science class. And let's just say I cannot do science, like, the way they want me to, because physics is some fat bullshit. There's no way any of that makes sense in the human mind. Like, you got me fucked up, and me doing this shit while crunk, just not happening. It's simply not happening. Shit does not make sense. Why the fuck is 0.00518 equal to x? Why are there letters in science and math and numbers? I don't get this shit, bro. Shit had me geeking, and I just remember that entire class, I was like, yeah, nah, this ain't happening. I straight up just poured like 3 shots right down my throat. It was just like not happening, and I probably had like half the bottle left at this point, and everybody kept asking me for a shot in that like little friend group. I was like, nah, fuck off, this shit for me, bro. I can't do this shit right now. And so I get past physics, and I'm hammered. I'm hammered at that point. There's no other way of putting it. I've downed probably about 3/4 of a pink Whitney bottle. It's simply just like not happening. School is just turning to an L, and I had to go to art class. Luckily, art class, my teacher is goofy as hell and just like does not pick up on shit, but I can definitely tell she trips. All my art teachers I've ever had either smoke or trip. I can just tell. It's something about them and their like mood and how they talk. But yeah, so I sat in the far back corner because this was semester 2, and so basically I just like was sitting there, and I think I was drawing like who was it? Shit, I'm trying to think. It wasn't Bart Simpson. It was the dude that Sideshow Bob. Yeah, Sideshow Bob. I was drawing Sideshow Bob. The fuck. And I remember my teacher walked up to me. She says, "You're looking a little pale. Do you want to go to the office?" I'm just like, I'm brown, and she just goes, "What?" And I'm just like, "Oh, sorry. Can I go to the bathroom?" And she's like, "Yeah, sure." And I sit in the bathroom for about like 30 minutes just contemplating what I said, because I'm a person with a darker tan complexion. Like I got a little light skin built into me. You know what I'm saying? Daddy came in clutch with the genetics, but like still shit is goofy. And I was just like, oh my god, I just said I'm brown to a teacher that said I looked pale. I was geeking, bro. I was fucking geeking in the bathroom. I was like laughing and just like so confused at why I said that. It was just like the most random shit I could have ever said to my fucking teacher. So finally, after I'm done with art class, I have to go to my English class again, because I was taking 2 English classes at a time, because I think I was just doing like a head of credits or something. And I was learning into class. I was learning up my shit because I was just like, ooh, Shakespeare, he sucked dick, no cap. And I was clowning on this dude in my head the whole time. Man, what the fuck you talking about? Thy E2SL2RIRD? Like, I ain't speaking terms and conditions, bro. I ain't speaking this shit. And my teacher calls on me to speak a line. I say pass. I was just straight up not doing this shit. I was like, pass, I'm good. Just dock me. I don't care. I can't do this right now. So that happens, and he was like, but here's the funny thing. I brought a fucking chicken sandwich to class, and as the middle of someone's reading out, you can just hear me opening a fucking plastic container and whipping out a chicken sandwich with some fucking ranch, bro. Chicken sandwich is fucking smack. The only thing that would have made it better if it was spicy, but still, it was just funny as hell. My teacher was like, so that's why you were late to class? You were stopping to get a chicken sandwich? And I said, you are correct. And he said, all right, well, you're gonna get marked as tardy. And I'm just like, all right, I don't give a fuck. So finally lunch rolls around, and I kind of already had my lunch, but I'm one chunky individual, and I always could go for food. And like, you know me, it was like, I don't remember what it was. I think it was mac and cheese day, actually. Mac and cheese and like a side of like garlic bread. So you know I had to fuck up on that, because I love garlic bread. I love mac and cheese. I used to hate mac and cheese when I was younger. Now that shit just fucking smacks. Like, nobody can tell me otherwise. Mac and cheese, like, oh my god. If it was baked mac and cheese, I might just bust on the fucking lunch lady. So I get done with lunch, and it, like, I don't remember what my last class, no, wait, it wasn't my last class, the fuck, nah, I had economics, yeah, I had to go to economics. That class was just, like, goofy, because I was just clowning around with my friend, like, that's, like, my one actual friend in the school, and we were just clowning on this one dude who was talking so much shit to us the entire time, and me, I don't know what it is when I get crunk, bro. I have no fear. I straight up called him, like, every fucking name in the book. I call him, you a little bitch, you ain't finna do shit. I'll fucking slide. You say you gonna slide, you pussy. You ain't finna do shit. And he probably weighs 400 pounds, and me, I weigh like probably like 70. And I was just like, I am gonna get my ass kicked, and I just was not gonna give a fuck. I was just trying to get him to swing. I wanted him to fucking swing, because he was annoying the fuck out of me, and I was just having a good ass time fucking around with him. And then after that class, I had Spanish, and this was like right after my Spanish teacher had just gotten let go, and I gotta make a whole other story time about her, dude. She was the shit, bro. I miss her with my heart. I'm gonna call her Miss S, because it's a different, I know her name, but I'm not gonna like straight up call her out. But the thing was, I had a new Spanish teacher who I hated. Like, I didn't hate her. She just annoyed the fuck out of everyone, and she was so fucking strict. And bitch didn't even know Spanish. She didn't even know Spanish. She was teaching us like fucking Spain, like Spain's version of Spanish. I'm just like, this ain't real fucking Spanish. I speak better Spanish than this. Hop off my dick. Why you dick riding? Cuz like you ain't even speaking the same shit. Hop off. So after me and her got done arguing for like the third time of the day, like normal, the class ends, and then I go to my last period. It was current events, and I don't know what it is about current events, but I just love it because it is just such an easy A. Like, you really do not have to do shit. Just scroll through social media, find a topic, write about it, you're good. And it was just such a debut of a class, and excuse me, I don't know why like I got chosen for this class, but I didn't even like set it for my shit, but whatever. And pretty much what ended up happening was I was just chilling in the class. My bus had pretty much gone away, but I took the bus home. I took the bus home, and actually my bus hadn't gone away, but you know, I was still decently little buzzy wuzzied, and basically I hop on the bus and I'm just like, man, I ain't bringing this shit home. I gotta finish this. And so there's this girl that's sitting next to me, and we're not really friends, but she just like, we're chill. We're just like not friends because she kind of a bitch. I'm not gonna cap. She kind of a bitch, but basically what ends up happening is I was like, yo, you want some Whitney? And she was like, yes, give me half. And she said, you sure you didn't like lace it with anything? I'm like, why the fuck would I lace you? I get off the bus before you. And I don't know, I was just like not dealing with her shit. So she took like a shot. I don't remember how much she ended up taking, but I just fucking, she gives it back to me, and I just start chugging this out. I chugged the rest of the fucking bottle. No fuckaroonies given, you heard? Because it was just so yummy and delicious, and I loved it. And I love Whitney. I don't know what it is. The pink lemonade just hits the back of my throat, and like it bitch slaps you. I don't know what it is. I like being pimp slapped by the Whitney, if you will. So technically I didn't get home because there's a long ass walk from where the bus ends and my house starts. So I have to walk like maybe a quarter mile to my house. And so I walk to my house, and I get up to my room. My boys are like, did you really drink that entire fucking bottle at school? I'm like, oh yeah. I fucked that shit up nice and good. Fucked it up like it was a 5-star meal, you heard? And they're like, oh my god, how did you survive? And I'm just like, man, I'm just built different. There's only one way to put it. I'm built different, and I survived, and it's hard. It's really hard. I don't recommend doing the things I did. It was very dumb, but if you do it, don't get fucking caught, and don't say I told you to do it, because I'm telling you right here not to. It's not a good idea, and if you get caught, you're gonna get absolutely fucked. But here's the thing. If you're gonna do it safely. Space yourself out. Don't do what I did. I'm fucking dumb. And pretty much that's gonna be bringing the video to an end. I really appreciate you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.